The attentive bird.
The time has come, Crow friend. There are tributes to collect. This land of metal provides shiny bits, but there are no morsels to fill the bellies of the Blackfeather Court. We miss pecking at ectoplasm, essence, and bug-infested roots.
To leave possessions with the zombie does not make you unclawed. Means you value your space.
tribute? Something shiny, something tasty, or both? Rare delicacies for this land of brass and silver. The...
Hold it, Swit!
You were spot.
You simple-minded reprobate. You must make record. Have at thee, villain!
Move quick!
You seek a...
Moon's blessings to you. On the move.
Oppressive aura, my tusk. We'll show her an oppressive aura. You're not from around here. You're not from around here, are you? Not all hung up on local superstitions. Good. You looking for work? I could use someone to guard my back while I clear the ghosts out of that haunted mansion up on the hill. The locals call it Corelanya Manor. They say it's abandoned and free for salvage. There's rumors of treasure, too. But also that no one who goes after it ever comes out. I'm not so worried about that. There's one other catch, though. We've got competition. Another so-called ghost hunter trying to beat me to the punch. So we've got to do it first. And look, if we do happen to find long-lost treasure while we're in there, I'll cut you in for a share. What do you say? Gaz is the name of my rival ghost hunter. Last I saw her, she was hanging around the front doors to the manor. Maybe you could talk to her and see what she's planning? Then we'll know how to keep ahead of her once we get inside. She's a whimpering little know-it-all who isn't happy unless she's the center of attention. You seem like a quick study. We're about to go talk to her. You'll see exactly what I mean. Look, I'll be honest with you. I'm a bit of an amateur ghost hunter. I cleared out one good haunting, but Gaz got all the credit for it. That's why this job is so important. It's how I'm finally gonna make a name for myself. Glenumbra. The haunting of Chill House. I did all the hard work, while Gaz was more concerned about all that unfinished business nonsense. She got the reward, and the notoriety. I didn't get so much as a thank you. I booked passage on a ship going to the farthest place from where I was at the time. Found out too late that Gaz did too. Just to spite me. We shipwrecked here on Solstice a while back. With the reward money, I'll finally be able to leave. I was inspired by a ghost hunting group that visited our stronghold back in Orsinium. Turns out there's a lot more physicality to ghost hunting than I thought. I was tired of wrestling bears back home. Punching ghosts? That's a real challenge. Yeah, can't you? But look, it's a secondary measure. I give the ghosts a chance to leave first. If they don't, or can't, that's when I introduce them to my fists. Besides it once belonging to necromancers? Not much. These corelanyas really don't like talking about their ancestors. Oh, that's right. No corelanya that went inside ever made it out. Dead or alive. But we're not corelanyas. We'll be alright. Look, I'll be honest with you.
Oh, you're back.
I knew you were too much of a lamb's liver to go inside on your own.
It's not like I was waiting for you. I was looking for traps. Who's this with you?
A useful find.
So, my sister had to hire help just to feel like she's above someone, huh? Typical. Oh, she didn't mention that? Interesting. I wonder what else she's not telling you. Did she say this manor is extremely haunted? And that no one who has ventured inside to find the treasure has ever come out? Well, I suppose she didn't mention that it belonged to the ancient necromancers of old Clan Corelanya, so there's likely far more than just ghosts to deal with inside. Extra hazards should mean extra pay. What's she paying you anyway? That's not fair! That's what I was going to offer! She's always copying me! It was my idea to clear this place out before Orbesh. If you get tired of her and help me instead, I'll pay you the same. Nothing left to do but head inside the manor, I suppose. You must not be from Solstice. Locals won't even come near this mansion. Especially not if they have Corelanya blood. I tried asking some of those Stark people, but they were too busy. I grew up in a small stronghold in Western Orsinium. But I never wanted to be someone's forge wife. I always knew I was meant to see the world. Guess who decided to follow me when I told my family I was leaving? She had everything going for her. Clan always said she was everything an orc daughter ought to be. Strong, brave, a good cook. So I can only imagine she decided to tag along just to spite me. I tried to get away from Orbesh since she hates me so much. Because she's always copying my ideas, I realized too late that she'd booked the same ship out of Daggerfall. We shipwrecked here during a storm. I've been trying to leave ever since. Not much. The gold is certainly enticing, but it's not why I'm a ghost hunter. I want to help lost spirits find peace and move on. And I mean to make a name for myself doing just that, here at Corelanya Manor. If I'm being honest, I guess I'd like to know more about the history of this place. There's gotta be all kinds of information waiting inside. Historical tomes, ancient spellbooks, forbidden knowledge from times long past. It's all a draw to me. As far as I could learn, it was the seat of power for Clan Corelanya following their exile to Solstice. Generations of powerful necromancers made their home here. But after the revolution, it was abandoned. Clan Corelanya shifted away from necromancy sometime in the late First Era. That's why they worship the Three Queens now. It seems like there were some necromancy devotees who resisted the change. I think they met violent ends. Anyone on this island will tell you it's because the place is haunted. But I can't imagine that's the whole story. Not unless these islanders are just unusually afraid of ghosts compared to the people of Tamriel. Anyone with any sense is afraid of ghosts to some degree. But unlike my sister, I like to understand the plight of a displaced spirit. To try to solve problems without violence first. Maybe that's what this manor needs. a little understanding.
Sorry you had to hear Gaz whine so much. Just imagine that, all hours of the day, every day, for years. Then you'll understand what it was like to grow up with her. Well, you ready to head inside?
Let's search around the foyer. If there are any spirits in the room with us now,
Come out and fight me! Or my hired help and I are going to loot this place for all it's worth.
sea glass. I wonder if it holds sentimental value to the spirits here. Candles? I definitely sense an unusual aura clinging to them.
Hey, wait! Come back and fight me!
A spirit? Did you see it? Where did it come from? What did you do? What did you find? What happened when you touched it? Was it a spirit that flew out, or some sort of spell-like orb? Did you feel any flashes of memory or strange emotions? Which way did it go? I just want to look at whatever it is you picked up. It's small, right? I doubt it'll be helpful in Orbesh's quest to punch every ghost in the face, or whatever it is she's planning to do. I've read about things like this. Soul gems, sigil geodes. It holds a soul captive, like a cage. It's warm, isn't it? Whoever was in there must have been trapped for quite some time. We should follow that spirit and learn more. You and Orbesh can do what you want. I intend to follow that spirit. I'm just, seeing if I can sense its aura to guide me to it. I've always been sensitive to things the rest of my family couldn't perceive. Shifts in mood or motivation. Knowing someone's ill intentions before they're revealed to others. It's the same for ghosts, only much clearer. I can, but I think we'd both prefer it if I keep those perceptions to myself. And I just know if I keep talking to you too long, Orbesh might get punchy. We should find out where that spirit went. I had a grasp on the aura from that wisp for the briefest moment, then it was gone. The rest of this place is overwhelming. Hatred, sorrow, regret, endless suffering. Honestly, it's making me a little nauseous. I've read a number of texts on the nature of necromancy that are perfectly relevant and appropriate for my area of study. Which, to be clear, is ghost hunting. My interest is in helping the dead, not controlling them. I hadn't thought much about it. I suppose we might. It once belonged to ancient necromancers, after all. A good scholar might take it upon herself to preserve what we find, for posterity and historical importance. I've always been sensitive to things the rest of my family couldn't perceive.
Well, I can see where it went if I crouch down. But I don't have to tell you guys.
I didn't ask you to. I'm perfectly capable of finding where it went by following the emanations of its aura.
The wisp left behind some sort of glowing droppings. If you crouch down, I see the trail of it yourself. Or I could just tell you that it went through the eastern door.
I was just about to search that. Nothing?
Stay your hands, trespassers. Speak to me, and we may avoid conflict.
What? Are you scared, Orbesh?
I'm not! I just slipped. The wisp droppings.
Scavengers, trespassers. Had you not freed me from that soul cage, I would turn my full wrath upon you. And yet, also my rescuers. I owe you my begrudging thanks. I am Valendir, the High Necromancer of Clan Corelanya, and the master of this manor. A temporary form borrowed for this occasion. I will find something more dignified soon enough. You come seeking riches, do you not? This manor hosts a vault of Corelanya gold, untouched since our days of glory. It's yours if you agree to aid me. No Corelanyan that trespassed these halls after my death would ever be able to leave. No nosy outsiders could find the vault and survive, just as I planned. Gold means nothing to me. Exacting revenge on those who trapped me, that is what I desire. By interrogating the spirits that wander these once honored halls. Start in either the Wailing Gardens or my reanimatorium, whichever you prefer. As a show of trust, and to conceal my presence, I will return to the soul cage. Do we have an accord? Take the trapdoor in the corner to enter the reanimatorium, or the south door to reach the gardens. Surely we'll find someone who can tell us how I was murdered. Collect me in the soul cage when you are ready to move on. My kin plotted to bury our family's legacy. They told me to forsake my necromancy and embrace their 3 queens. If I complied, they would let me and my siblings live. You'd think they'd know better than to threaten a necromancer. I cursed these grounds and our bloodline in anticipation of treachery. My betrayers would be trapped, and no Corelanyan that entered these halls would ever be able to leave. Had I more time, I'd have added more death traps as well. You'll see soon enough, trespasser. Do not fret. I am their architect, and I am helpless to accomplish anything here without your assistance. With my help, the traps will pose minor obstacles to you and your tusked friends. It didn't, obviously. This soul cage is a tool I invented to circumvent the nastier side effects of lichdom. If I was going to rule this clan for an eternity, I would need to keep my psyche intact. I put aside the aspirations of lichdom when my clan began speaking of the 3 queens in rebellion. Protecting my family and our legacy was more important at the time. But I won't allow myself to be blinded by hindsight. We move forward. My private sanctum, the domain of my life's work as a necromancer. My usurpers would surely seek to destroy it when they thought I met my end. Oh, I can't wait to see what became of them. Use the trapdoor in the corner to access it. A hedge maze where my sister Lirianwe used to practice her singing in private. My brother Siluron and I called it the Wailing Gardens to tease her for her shyness. In truth, she has a lovely voice. I have missed hearing it these many years. My kin plotted to bury our family's legacy.
So we have to work together if we want to get that treasure. Fine. Let's head down the trap door first.
What? Absolutely not. We should search the gardens first. I'm thrilled to be helping you with Valentir's unfinished business so he can find closure and move on. Even if it means having to work with Orbesh. You agree with me, don't you? The gardens are the perfect place to start. I feel like there's something calling to me in the gardens. Some other forlorn spirit in need of guidance. You don't feel it? And I hate the sound of the reanimatorium. Only one guess as to what goes on there. It makes me shudder.
You agree with me, right? We should search the reanimatorium first, instead of the Wailing Gardens. Honestly, because I knew Gaz would pick the gardens. I want her whining about me copying her again. I don't really care what we do first. You found the wisp, so I say you should pick. Come a little closer,
shut up.
and maybe
Aren't
I
you
will.
supposed to be punching things?
There's no choice.
The maze is overgrown. There's no way inside. Valentir, please help us so we can help you. talk to Valendir? Weirdly, he doesn't seem as receptive to me. I don't understand why. I'm just trying to help. The maze is overgrown. There's
Under
no
the
way.
bickering. Do you hear it? That music? It's Lirianwe, my sister. She's here. Practicing in the hedge maze, just as she always did. Has she really been trapped here all this time? If she worked in sympathy with those that wish to forsake our family's legacy of necromancy, the curse I set upon this house would have trapped her here. No, it cannot be. Lirianwe... I suppose you might use the soul cage to transfer my essence to that statue. I am more accustomed to animating organic matter, so I will require your direction. Point me to a weak spot, and I will use the statue to break through the hedge. You, I can depend on. Those other two seem preoccupied with their senseless bickering. Are they always like this? I shouldn't be surprised. This is the inherent nature of siblings from my experience. Oh, the quarrels Siluran and I used to get into. The way we used to tease our younger sister, Lirianwe. Yeah, it must be the same for you and your siblings. But of course, I would say the same for Siluran and Liri. Dearest friends, I would do anything for them. But knowing one another since birth means they understand precisely how to get on your every last nerve. Ready. Mark the way for me then.
He's going to smash the overgrown hedges. I could do that.
I think we'd still be waiting on you, Orbesh. Come on. I sense the auras of other spirits further in.
grind you to
Very well. Guide me, and let us end this indignity quickly. Another step closer. Keep up, trespassers.
Is this reflecting in you guys?
I am with you, son.
The hard work while you just tag along?
An original thought? Strung together all on your own? Orbesh, our parents will be so proud.
You are free from servitude.
I am situated. I defer to your guidance, trespasser. Cease the bickering, trespassers. We're close now. Lyrion Way is near. A party? Full of faces, familiar and new.
I still don't see this singing sister. Should we speak to the guests? Mingle a bit?
Fine. But if one of them makes the wrong move, or you take too long, I'm going to start swinging.
An outsider? How novel. Would you care for a dance? I've only had other spirits of Clan Corelanya here, and it's no fun dancing with family. Oh, let me guess. You're here for the treasure, aren't you? Oh, would that I could tell you, newcomer. I died before I made it that far. Now I'm spending eternity with all my family, who thought they could circumvent the curse on this manor too. Oh well, at least there's music and dancing.
Outsiders. It feels like an eternity since I've seen anyone who wasn't a corelanya. How long has it been? Tell me, does our clan still survive? Did the three queens guide us to a new age free from the shackles of necromancy? Then our revolution was not for nothing. That fickle Valandir. We gave him every chance to adapt and change his ways. Instead, He cursed these crowds. A trap for all that carry corelanya blood. Doomed to dance, never to leave. The dancing wasn't Valendir. I don't know who it might be. My cousin Lirianwe doesn't seem all the way here. We're subject to some whim of hers or some other master, I don't know. Speak to her. She looks different from the rest of us.
Oh, new faces? How exciting. Are you one of the servants that Siluran hired from the mainland? I didn't think he'd ever win that argument against Valendir. Whatever your opinions on necromancy, there's no denying that skeletal servants are simply more practical. Followed it through the Wailing Gardens, did you? I see. My brothers must have sent you to tease me. Twins are so fickle. But I won't let you ruin my night, whoever you are. Look at my audience. See how they dance. And soon, you'll dance for me too. A threat to get you to dance with Valendir. Didn't you say you were his guest? I was hoping to see him and Siluran. My dear brothers always encouraged me to be less shy with my singing. Will Valendir be here soon?
More? More sisters?
Come, trespasser. I won't have Leary see me like this.